I've just spent like 5 minutes staring at the iPad in front of me trying to think of what to say, while cats climb all of the furniture around me. I think that there are some real challenges to trying to come up with something meaningful to say. The first being, how do you decide what's meaningful? There's a challenge with being the creator of something, in that you have a decision to make about what you intend, and then you send it out into the world, this thing that you've created, and people do all kinds of different things with it that you didn't intend. So, in some ways, the question of how do I make something meaningful is completely irrelevant. Well, maybe not completely irrelevant, but it certainly doesn't matter as much as I think some people think it does. This is not a new conversation, and so maybe it's not worth having, but sometimes if we don't have the same conversations again and again, they become stagnant. And the idea of being stagnant is not pleasant to me. So what do I say? Do I talk about how this morning I spent like an hour chasing Justin Trudeau around the mall as he decided to shake everyone's hand? Or do I talk about being the editor of a magazine? Do I talk about something silly? Do I talk about trying to manage all my creative projects? What do I talk about? In the end, I end up talking about things. That's not interesting at all. Then I film some cats for a bit. And we end up with a video that doesn't say a whole lot. Or maybe it says everything. You talked about the idea of wanting to have themes to videos. And the challenge with themes is giving yourself the time to do them well. Creativity, creating something worthwhile, takes time. And we have both expressed that we are concerned about the amount of time that we have. I like the idea of working off of themes, but we need to figure out time frame for themes. We need to figure out what kinds of themes. And I think that we need to make a commitment to trying to do things as best we can without stressing ourselves out. I think that a lot of the issue, the consternation, the struggle that's come up in the last couple of days for both of us comes out of a feeling of obligation starting to override a feeling of fun. I agree with you in your most recent video that I have enjoyed this project, and I agreed with you that I want to continue it, but I want to make sure that we're continuing it in a way that is not about hard work as much as it is about enjoying ourselves, and hopefully bringing some of that enjoyment to the rest of the world. That, I think, is really the objective of any creative endeavor, that you're bringing something good to yourself and you're bringing something good to the world. And really, I think that that should be the case with any kind of job or any kind of task that you're undertaking. You need to be making sure that it's contributing something worthwhile. You need to be able to see something making a real contribution to be able to feel like it's worth doing. And a lot of people don't feel that, and I don't want this project to be something that we do because we have to do it. I want it to be something that we do because it's worth doing. So I guess I ended up having a meaningful thought for today after all. Have a good one.